Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is a super casual, laid back, no makeup kind of day around here. I just got back from the farmer's market with a girlfriend, and as I was putting away my fresh produce, I realized my kitchen desperately needs a deep clean. So I'm gonna take you along with me and we are going to clean this kitchen from top to bottom. All right guys, so as you can see, my kitchen was quite a mess. I had just gotten done making dinner and it was just bad. So I'm gonna start by getting all those dirty dishes out of the sink and into the dishwasher. So as you'll see in a second, I actually had enough dishes in my sink to fill up pretty much the entire dishwasher. So I'm gonna go ahead and run it because it's the end of the night and I like to run my dishwasher at night when I can. And I'm gonna be using the Modere Dishwasher Gel as my dishwasher soap. All right, so I'm just cleaning out my straws as usual. I'm using Modere's dish soap here. I really like all of their products because they're scented with real plants and essential oils. There's no like toxic chemicals in it. They're completely non-toxic and they're biodegradable, so they're good for the environment too. I will put a link to all of the products of theirs that I use in this video down in the description below for you guys. I like to clean my sink after I wash dishes just so that I can get any leftover particles and things like that out of the sink so that nothing gets caked on, nothing gets to smelling, and everything's just nice and clean. Now I've just got to get rid of some of this clutter. I don't know about you guys, but in our house, the kitchen is just kind of the catch-all for all of our random clutter and stuff. It's kind of the central spot in the house, so it's just kind of where we drop everything when we get home for the day. So I'm gonna clean out my refrigerator today. This is what I really noticed and thought, oh my God, I have to clean my kitchen because it had been too long. Normally I try to clean out my refrigerator every week, like before I go grocery shopping, when my refrigerator is like as empty as it's going to be. I clean it out and then I go grocery shopping, but it had been a little bit before I did it, admittedly, as you can see by how much like gross stuff is caked on here. I feel like this condiment section is usually the worst because like your barbecue sauces and dressings and stuff like that just leak, and then you get what you see here, which is just nasty.
Wake up, and open up your eyes. Wake up. It's time you realize every chance you'll ever take, running down this rainbow road, every dragon heart you break, every hand you'll ever hold, every time you.
Some people will tell you to turn your refrigerator off while you're cleaning it out because obviously that'll save you a lot of energy. I'm not going to tell you to do that because I did that one time and forgot to turn my refrigerator back on. So all of the perishable food inside was basically ruined. So I'm not going to be the one to tell you to do that and then have you make the same mistake and blame me. If you're feeling extra thorough, you can take out your shelves in your refrigerator and actually hand wash them in the sink just like you would hand wash a dish. And you should do that once in a while. I just didn't feel like doing it tonight. It wasn't like that terribly dirty and I was able to pretty much get it cleaned without taking them out and kind of save myself some time. But once in a while, it is a good idea to actually pull the shelves entirely out and like really give them a good scrub.
Every dragon heart you break, every hand you'll ever hold, every time you really see where you are is where you'll be. The sky will shine tonight, up in the stars. That's where you are, up in the stars. That's where you are, that's where you are.
So I'm not one of those people who has like a crazy organized refrigerator. I just don't actually find it practical because the things that are in your refrigerator fluctuate so often, like what items you have, especially if you cook quite a bit, which I do. So I just don't think it's practical to have like a bunch of organizational systems because you end up having to move them around all the time anyway. So I just kind of put stuff where I can see everything. So I try to put like bigger things towards the back, smaller things towards the front, stuff like that, so that I can see everything in my fridge. That way I don't like accidentally forget about something and it goes bad in the back corner of my fridge and I've got like a moldy something like growing back there. So just try to make everything visible. And to me, that is all the organization I need in my fridge.
Up in the stars. That's where you are. That's where you are. Up in the stars. That's where you are. Up in the stars.
So again, with your refrigerator bins, you can either wash these in the sink like a dish, or you can spray them down. If you're going to spray them down, make sure you use something that is not toxic. So I'm using Modere's multi-surface spray because obviously you don't want your food sitting on like a bunch of chemicals and stuff that you just sprayed onto your bin. So just make sure it's something non-toxic. And again, I'll link the multi-purpose spray that I'm using here in the description bar below. So this top part of my fridge that I'm wiping down right now accumulates so much dust so quickly. It's pretty gross. Along with wiping down my countertops, I'm also going to wipe down my cabinets. I especially notice in like the ridges of the cabinets, a lot of dust accumulates. So I just wipe those down first, let any dust that fall onto the countertop, and then I'll wipe the countertop down after I've wiped the cabinet doors, if that makes sense.
Takes forever.
So I'm just gonna wipe down the little drip collector, I guess that's what you would call it, that goes with my Keurig. Sometimes I'll throw this in the dishwasher, but I'd already started the dishwasher at this point, so I just decided to wipe it down with some multi-purpose spray and my washcloth.
You and I could chase forever. It's a perfect night. We're so good.
So cleaning out my microwave, it really wasn't that dirty today, but a good rule of thumb is to clean things before they're dirty. So before they actually really need it, go ahead and give them a clean, and then that's a great way to kind of stay on top of things so that nothing ever gets so bad that it's overwhelming.
Chase forever.
I love having a glass cooktop for this reason, for cleaning, because they're so much easier to clean than like a gas stove with the little burners. So I know some real chefs are like huge gas fans, but I will always be team electric stove.
I don't need much, but I need you. I don't need very much at all. But when I woke up without your head upon my chest, I realized my heart was growing cold. I don't need much, but
So I cleaned out the inside of my oven today. I don't do this every week. I'd say I probably do it like at least once a month. I need to run my oven on like the cleaning setting and let it get really hot and like clean off all that burnt on stuff on the bottom that you can see. But when it's hot in the summertime, I just don't like running my oven more than I have to. So once it starts to cool off here this fall, I'll run my oven on a cleaning cycle. Until then, I will just do the best I can with wiping things down and deal with some of that stuck on stuff that I can't get off until I can actually run my cleaning setting.
I don't have much, but I have you. And honestly, that means I have it all. It's just that your love is so precious to me. I can promise you it's all I'll ever need. I don't see well, but I see that you are something so unique. I'll always be infatuated with you, babe. Every day I swear I love you more. And even when the rain is coming down, the words we do not mean are coming out. I promise you I'll always be in love with you, in love so deep. I swear, babe, no matter what, my heart is yours. I'm never giving up. Don't you know you are mine and I am yours. You are mine and I am yours. You are mine and I am yours.
So after I wipe off my counters, I like to wipe off my bar stools because there's always crumbs that come off of the counter onto the bar stools. So I just wipe those down with a little bit of multi-surface spray before I vacuum my floors.
Even when the rain is coming down, the words we do not mean are coming out. I promise you I'll always be in love with you, in love so deep. I swear, babe, no matter what, my heart is yours. I'm never giving up. I swear, babe, no matter what, my heart is yours. I'm never giving up.
Last but not least, I'm going to mop my floors with a Swiffer mop, and I am almost done, you guys.
Somebody like, I just wanna find somebody like you, somebody like you, somebody like you. I just wanna find somebody like you, somebody like you, somebody like you.
All All right, guys, that is the finished product. My kitchen is clean and I am ready for bed.